morning. Thank you for joining this morning. As always, please practice according to your abilities, according to your conditions, and respect your limitations. Think of the practice always as an offering. So everything that we do is to an extent affecting everybody. So we want to practice in a way that delivers the best experience as possible and try to avoid going to a place of pain and suffering. So on that note, let's begin. So let's sit up tall and straight, close the eyes, bring the attention within. Direct your attention to the spiritual heart, located in the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. Is there where the spark of divinity resides. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts in that alone. And in that you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more significant, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it for the well-being of all. Do it simply because it must be done. So now let's do the mantra for purification, to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just channel the guru. Imagine a guru is chanting through you. You derive all the benefits all the same. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topiwa Yaha Smaripantrikaksham Sabaya Bhiantrahasji. Spiritual breathing in order to establish a deeper connection with the divine within. Bring your arms up, the palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale down through the arms, the best and fast right into the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold everything you brought in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, just the breath leaves. Everything that you pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, down to the arms. Feel as though a magnet, we're pulling everything in, right into the spiritual heart. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding the attention and the breath at the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do some preparatory breathing for going into the main breathing after that. So this the technique of the alternate nostril breathing is a main breathing, as I said, and it helps to calm the mind and to help remove cravings. Cravings make the mind restless, which turns up the desires, which could also turn into attachments, which ultimately leads to suffering. So we want to try to quell all those those fluctuations of the mind. Left hand in Jnana Mudra on the left knee. First, we're going to inhale to the left 3 times, in and out. Then inhale, exhale out through the right side 3 times. From left to right 3 times, and from right to left 3 times. left hand in Jnana Mudra, right hand, second, third fingers flow down to the palm, turn the palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril and right ring finger for the left. Always use the right hand, always use these two fingers. So sit up tall now, breathe out completely to empty the lungs. Close off the right side, deep breaths, inhale to the left, exhale left, inhale left, exhale left, inhale left, exhale left, close left, open right, inhale, inhale right, exhale right, inhale right, inflate the lungs, raise the chest, exhale right, inhale right, exhale right. Now close off the right, inhale left, close left, exhale right, close right again, inhale left, close left, exhale right, close right, inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale to the right immediately, close right, exhale left, close left again, inhale right, close right, exhale left, close left, open right, close right, exhale left. Bring the right hand down now. So ensure that you block out both nostrils completely, even just for a fraction of a second before you exhale. That's whether going right to left, left to right, or right to left. So this helps. So we don't want to have the prana bleed into the other channel. We want to try to keep both nostrils, so to speak, channels separate. Okay. So next, we're going to do inhale through the left. Close both nostrils, exhale through the right, inhale to the right, close both nostrils, exhale through the left. But there's a rhythm to this, so as you inhale, we're going to inhale first, just stay in a collective mind together. Inhale through the left 4 times, close both nostrils for 10, exhale through the right for 4, and back the other way. Inhale through 4, close for 10, exhale left. For the breath retention, we plant the throats in a root lock. For the root lock, contract all the muscles below the navel. Imagine you're lifting the pelvic floor up towards the navel. You're pushing the belly button towards the front of the spine. For the throat lock, as you inhale, breathe. You want to lift the chest, inflate the lungs. So when it comes time for the breath retention, you just tip your chin down, and then your back can stay straight. You don't want to hunch your back or round the back in order to do that when you're doing the lock, the throat lock. The tip of the tongue to roots the mouth behind the teeth will help to seal off the lock, the attention to the space between the eyebrows. Okay, so now let's get ready by sitting tall. Breathe out completely. And close off the right. Inhale left. 3, 4. Close both nostrils. Hold the breath. 2, 3. All the attention to space between your eyebrows. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale through the right. Inhale to the right. 3, 4. Hold. Block both nostrils. 8, 9, 10. Out through the left. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 4. Hold for 12. All the activity of the mind, the body, and emotions as though they're frozen. 8, 9, 10. Out through the right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale again through the right. 4. Hold for 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale to the left. 2, 3. Inhale to the left. 3, 4. Now hold the breath as long as you can comfortably. Keep going on your own. So for the breath retention now, you can do according to your condition. for the inhales and exhales, and also no strict count, just enough so you can fill it completely and empty out completely. Don't hold the breath so long that it sounds like an explosion when the breath leaves the body. The exhalation should be controlled and steady and even. Keep your attention fixed at the center of the forebrow on the breath retention as well. If the mind wanders, have no concern, have no judgment, just keep bringing it back over and over again. Like taming a dog, you have to have persistence, patience, perseverance. When the mind is calm and at peace, you can see things with more love, and it is ultimately the exercising of the ethical rules, first and foremost compassion, seeing yourself in others, seeing and find within others, that helps you to make progress along the spiritual path. Without yama and niyama, there is no foundation for the path, there is no way to self-realization. Through the practice of these divine techniques, we reconnect with the divine spark within, whose nature is infinite love and who's infinite in all aspects. Next time that you exhale out of your left side, conclude. And once you've concluded, the right hand can come back onto the right knee in Jnana Mudra as well. Be like the witness, observing the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. No expectations of what you should or should not observe. No judgment as to what you do observe. And no attempt to analyze what is passing through the mind and what reactions you find emotionally and physically. Throughout the practice, try to stay in this mindset of the witness. Just watch the body moving by itself. Watch the emotions and the state of the mind. And through this practice, eventually the identification of the body, the mind, and emotions dissolves. So now let's begin the practice. Try to merge with the divine, with this which is within each and every being. So now you can open up your eyes and we'll begin. So let's come up to standing. And we'll begin with some warm-ups just to move the joints a bit and to help promote heat, which helps to promote the release of impurities. This first one, we're just trying to remove the impurities from the organs. Imagine as you're doing this, the shaking action is allowing the impurities to tumble out of the organs. So we'll take a deep breath in here. Exhale, come down. Lean down, hands on the knees. Stay empty, relax the belly muscles, and just start to throw the belly button against front of the spine repeatedly, as many times, as fast as you can, as you hold your breath out. Try for at least 50 times. You can't do any more. Push the belly button to the front of the spine, contract again. Everything below the navel, the chin to the chest, throw it up between the shoulder blades. And then coming back up. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do one more round. Inhale and come down. Exhale. Stay empty. You have to relax the belly muscles, otherwise the belly button won't move. And again, push the belly button to the front of the spine, contract the buttocks, chest, the heart right through to the shoulder blades, the chin to the chest. And release, come up. Breathe in and breathe out. So the visualization I have for that is like when you have a bristle board or a piece of metal and you're just shaking it and it's making that sound and it's kind of waving. This is the type of idea or the image that I get when I'm doing this. So if that helps, use your visualizations as you need to achieve the effects. Now let's start with the head rolls. Roll the head all the way around. Try to see the ground from everywhere the head is in its rotation. And go in the opposite direction now. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down. Continue. Do the practice with enthusiasm to attract divine attention. Now inhale, sweep the arms up, spread the fingers. Exhale, yank the arms down. When the teacher senses the enthusiasm of the students, are more apt to share the knowledge with them. Now inhale, straight out in front. Exhale, pull in. Now swing the arms back and forth. Remember, the teacher, the guru, is within. Next one. Arms cross across the chest. Exhale, throw them back. So inhale and exhale. Alternate the cross each time. The arms come across the chest. First left over the right, and then right over the left. On the next one. Next one, swing your arms up on the inhale. Roll the body down on the exhale. Allow the belly to hit the thighs. Bend the knees a little bit as you're coming down. And last one, just stay down for a moment to allow the body to stop shaking and bouncing, and then roll your way up. Next one there is a squat. So if you can't come down all the way, just come down as far as your knees allow. Remember, respect your limitations. Arms up, inhale, and then drop into the squat on the exhale. Next one, circle the arms backwards. And then go forward. Okay, next one. This starts in nice and loose. Bounce Lift the heels and start to lift the feet. And then go as high as you can. Push off with your toes. Be like a child, always enthusiastic. Get the knees up. Try to get your heels right up to the buttocks. Now, calisthenics. Clap your hands over the head. Running on a spot next. Very, very fast. You feel all the way up the legs, right to the buttocks. And then conclude. So now sweep the arms up over the head. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Lower the heels slowly. Inhale, come up again. Hollow out the navel. Push the belly button right to the front of the spine. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Engage your core muscles. Abs all the way down to the thighs and calves and down. Exhale. Up again. Smooth movement. Move in a way that doesn't agitate the mind. And down. Try to keep the mindset keep the mind in a meditative state. Up. And down. Inhale, really push with your toes. And down. And one more. Inhale, rise up. Really push into the balls of the feet. Reach up, 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 up. And exhale down. Slowly landing the heels like they landed on a cloud. Good. So next one. Let's see where we're at. So open up your feet a little bit. The toes pointing out to the sides. Left arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the right. Right arm up, inhale. Go to left, exhale. Next one, same movement, but the breathing's a little bit different. Left arm up, inhale, hold the breath as you bend to the right. And come back up. On the exhale, go to the other side. Stretch the whole right side of the body. Allow the left hand to just slide down the left leg. And back. On the exhale, keep going. Turn the left foot if you like. So toes are pointing in the same direction as the knee. Lift the chest. Look up at the hand. At the ceiling, and the hand that's beyond your head, and come up and go up the other way to the left, and then return. Imagine you had weights attached to all the fingers to allow you to sink deeper into the stretch. Whoops, sorry. And back. And go to the other side. Try to elongate first before you bend so you don't form too many wrinkles in the waist and the underside of the body. And come up. Think of creating space. Approach your true nature, which is limitless in all aspects. Remember, all beings are experiencing this through you, so you want to deliver the best experience possible. Feel the stretch all the way from the toes right up to the fingertips. Lift the chest, open up the chest. Only go as far as your imagination. So cultivate a boundless imagination. One more on each side. Reach. Go back. to the left. And then come back up. So now shake out the wrists. Feel so you're shaking water droplets off your hands. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird now. Good, now open up your feet a little bit more, bend your knees, take hold of your opposite elbows and turn from side to side. If you know to Kapalabhati, you can do that. So as you finish a twist on each side, that's when you breathe out. The inhale's as passive as you come back to the center. Try to see all the way around you. Maybe work the waist. And then return. So now we're going to go down onto our hands and knees. So, cat-cow to start. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale, the shoulder blades cave in towards one another. Exhale, push out, try to slide down the outs of the backs of the back. Inhale. Exhale, down the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Helps to build heat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Telescope your neck out of the shoulders or trunk out of the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And so next one. Inhale, throw the right leg up. Exhale, swing it out to the right. And next inhale, just throw it back up there again. You can slow down and move if you need to. You can keep your right knee very bent also if it helps you. Find your own tricks so you can move more efficiently. And then the other leg, left leg up, and swing it out to your left. Try to get your foot all the way up over the head. This helps to loosen the hip joints. All right, next one. For your back. Strength in the back. Use a pillow if you like. This helps to make it a little bit more comfortable for the hips, also to give you a little bit more lift. So lie on your belly, anchor down to the tops of the feet, the thighs, the hips. Join your hands behind the back. If you can, if it's too much, keep your hands separate. And come up. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Up. Down. Engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles. Up. And down. Up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. If you can't do all the repetitions, just stop when you need to. Up, down, up, down. Two more. Up, down. One more. Let's hold this one. Up and down, release. Drop the arms behind sides of the body. Inhale. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Next one, arms out in front. Raise, a few options. Left arm and a right leg. And then just switch. Try focus on length. really reach out to the fingertips, really reach out to the toes, or raise both legs and arms at the same time and come back down. So you can do this, these two, either of these two. If you have more power, more strength, rocking on your belly. So you're gonna throw the legs up as the hips and the chest come down and come to the ground. Push off the fingertips and throw your upper body up. Okay, so again, be mindful of your condition of your back to do this. Okay, so if you're doing the rocking, don't slam your hands down either. Just push lightly out the fingertips so you don't lose your momentum. So let's begin. And then release. Forehead and hands, breathe in. And breathe out. So let's come all the way back into child's pose. I love that one. It helps. It's really fun once you get going. You really build up some momentum and some height. So let's come back. Seat on the heels. 4 movements for this one. Inhale, rounding your back. Exhale, drop your hips to your hands. Chest forward, the head goes back. Back the other way. Reverse it, round your back. And draw your seat all the way back on your heels. Inhale, come up. And come forward. And back up. All the way back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The spine always staying, the curve of the spine always smooth. No kicks, no discontinuities, no sharp ankles at either end, especially at the lower back or the back of the neck. And back. Inhale, think of a powerful wave emerging from the ocean, reaching its full height, and then starting to crest and diminish, and then eventually just disappears back in the water. Inhale. Exhale, use your imagination to find visualizations that will help you to achieve the effects. And back. Up. It's a very powerful tool, your imagination. And forward. And back. The other way. All the way back. Inhale, come up. And forward to understand the true nature of the self. You have to have a good imagination. And back. To conceive the infiniteness of the universe and the divine self, that's a hard thing to conceive. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale, pull with your hands. Push chest, the heart all the way forward through the center of the chest and push it out through the center of the back, between your shoulder blades and back. Up, rounding, then arching, rounding again, and flattening and lengthening. Stay there for a moment, breathe in, and breathe out. Next one, gliding into cobra. So pull with your hands, push your elbows in towards the side body, turn your fingers a little bit, slide through on the inhale, hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, exhale. If you found that entry very difficult, you can just come into baby plank just as we were doing the last exercise. Hips in your hands, chest forward, the head goes back. And back. Do again according to your abilities, conditions. Come forward, make like a snake creeping through the grass. See it in your mind. Create an image of that snake moving and coiling majestically. Hold the breath, hold the pose. Become one in the form. And back. 3 times blessed of those can imitate the forms on all levels, copy them physically, mentally, and spiritually. Enter into their consciousness. Merge with them. And back. And then you'll be able to see the divine qualities come forward. They're within all of us, because we pass through all these forms on the way to self-realization. You just have to turn them on. Come back. Pull up your arms, propel the body forward with more power. Hold the breath, allow the head to go back all the way over your seat, maybe. And back. Keep the thighs on the ground. It's not an upward facing dog. Be majestic, regal and wise like the cobra. Embody all their qualities. And back. So the next step, we're just going to repeat the same motion, but add a few more joints into the picture. Push into your fingertips, lift the palms, bring the feet up towards your head. And back. Come forward again. King Cobra. Try to get your hips right to your hands. Really push into your fingertips. 10 points of power. Make it so you're trying to squeeze socks inside the backs of your knees. And point the toes. Come back. Remember, the thighs stay on the ground. If your thighs are off the ground, the feet might not come up as high. Bring your hips right close to the hands as well to get more height. And back. Come forward again. You have to open up your legs for this one. Get lots of height. Everything from the tops of the legs up, off the ground. And back. Come forward. Be mighty and fearless like that cobra, that king cobra, the king of the snakes, the serpents. And back. One more, make it your best one yet. Come forward. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Now make your way onto your belly and then step onto your back. Raise your arms over the head. Stretch. Exhale, come into tuck. Squeeze the knees to the shoulders. Peel the shoulders up off the mat so you can get the shoulders closer to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Cross your ankles. Try to get your heels right to your seat. Your chin between your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze tight. Make the body look like a little ball. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Through these exercises, you achieve radiant health. Inhale. Exhale. You have to keep your body radiantly healthy so that you can carry out your mission of radiating love everywhere. The body will last longer. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. This time, hold the breath as you come into tuck. And hold it. Try to use your elbows to squeeze into the sides of your knees. One fist in front of the other if you like, to try to bring your head closer to your hands. And release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath again. Apply the locks of the throat to the root. They happen pretty much naturally in this position. Hold the attention to the center of the forebrow. And release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath. Everything stops. All the activity of the mind, the body, and emotions as though they're frozen. Release, exhale. Elongate tummy. Inhale, the fingers and toes included. And hold the breath. Tuck. Release. Inhale, stretch. Bring your attention to the center of the forebrow. Regardless of whether you touch your forehead to your hands or not important. Release, just do your best. The effort's more important than the result. Inhale. Hold the breath. Try to still the mind when you are holding the breath. Your attention to the center of the forebrow again. The seat of divine perception located there. Release, exhale. Inhale. Hold. Release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. And pull everything in. Everything stops. All the mind, the body, and the emotional effects frozen. Release, exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold the pose, hold the breath. And release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you faint to let go of all fatigue, let go of all tension. Good, so now we're just going to roll back and forth to massage the spine. You can just hold the back to if you like and roll. Or flexible, you can go all the way into plow with your legs straight, bring your legs down. As soon as your feet touch down, see if you can sit up without lifting heels. Pull your body over your legs. If you can't do this, you can just start to sit up as your legs are coming down. Try to keep the movement nice and smooth. No jerks, no crash landings, no big heavy falls of the leg or the back on the ground. Controlled. Moving in a way that doesn't take the mind out of its meditative state. Remember, the practice is an offering. You're trying to offer the best to please the divine Supreme Self that's within. Your own personal guru, all the way in front. Good. With a couple of waters. Perhaps in a way course that feels good to you. So that's enjoyed by all beings. Next, we're going to get ready to stand. So, go all the way back again. Bend your knees as your legs are coming down. Press into your feet and roll all the way up to standing. Good, now make your way to the front of the mat. Just give me one moment here. The front of the mat, Surya Namaskara. Raise your arms above the head, arch the back. Go down, bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into the high plank, knees, chest, forehead down. Glide between your arms, upward facing dog. Lift the thighs and knees away from the ground if you can. So stay here for a moment. You can bend the toes under. Just move the body a little bit. Push your hips forward between your arms, the chest up, the nose up. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Work the shoulders here. Try to get your heels down as well. Melt the heart. Try to get your belly close to your thighs. Your head, if you're flexible, might even touch the ground. Sink the heart. Now the right foot comes forward between the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. Press the belly into your thighs. Try to get your seat up a little bit higher. Right over the heels eventually. Reach up and back. And go down again right away. Left foot goes back. Push up through the back heel. Into your high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Press into your hands. Again, push the floor away as you come into upward facing dog. Move the body. As Dharma says, move the joints every day, otherwise you end up in big trouble. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Think of a dog stretching its back. Try to imitate the form. And most importantly, embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal yourself to serving others through the practice. Now the left foot comes forward. Big step forward so that the foot doesn't make a big thump when you land it on the ground. Then the right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way up. So modify as you need to. Come forward and down, Uttanasana. Right foot back, lower down the knee. Drop your seat right close to the front heel. into the high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. You keep your thighs on the ground, however, if you need to. Modify, it's better for you. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, right foot comes forward. If it's difficult for you, lower your left knee. Use your right hand if you need to. Push your foot further forward. Left foot comes forward. Alternatively, you can just walk your feet to your hands if that's easy for you. Raise your arms up and go down. Left foot goes back, moving away. That helps you to get through the movements with more ease. Come forward into upward facing dog or cobra, your choice. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good, left foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up and down. Hinge at the hips, fold the body down over your legs. Right foot back. High plank. And down we go. Right through, shoulders back, chest forward. Telescope your trunk out of the hips and neck out of the shoulders. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you're flexible, touch your forehead to the ground. Right foot and then left. Come all the way up. Hasta Uttanasana, standing salute. Go down. Look at the shape of each pose. Try to see what's trying to express. Every pose has its certain consciousness. Down we go. And through. Back. The head down, expression of humility. Left foot forward. The heart up, the eyes up. An expression of devotion and surrender to the divine grace. Reach up. Now let's head on. Bend your knees. Your belly on your thighs. Push your belly into your thighs or face towards or on your shins if your legs are straight. Arms over your head. Right foot back. Kapiyasana. Push your lower back up and in. Lift. Good. Arms up over the head. Back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar. Knees, chest, forehead down. Into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you know the variations, you can go ahead with your entry to upward facing dog. Right leg up now. Send the foot between the hands. Kapiyasana. Curve your spine. Take your arms all the way back. Swing your hands behind the back. Left foot comes forward. Hold the breath as you're doing this so the landing is not like a big heavy thump. Reach up and back. And go down. Bend your knees. Push your seats all the way up. Your belly on your thighs, your chest. Try to move beyond the knees. Left foot goes back. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. And all the way back. And then down through it into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Your right leg goes up. Send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up and back. Stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath as you bring the left foot forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Right into the next one. Left foot. Reach up and back. Stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Each time, curve the spine a little bit more if you can. And through. Other way. Left leg up. Bring the foot between the hands. Reach up and back. Stretch. Push the lower back up and in. Lift the heart. Hands behind the back. The right foot forward. All the way up. Last round. Bend your knees. Push your belly into your thighs. Try to get your seat right over your heels. Legs straight eventually. Right foot back. And all the way up. Again, don't worry about the results. Just do your best. No effort is wasted. Into high plank, and down we go. Whatever we don't achieve in this lifetime, we just continue the next. No effort is wasted, however. Lift the seat, right leg up. Go forward with your foot. And into Kapiyasana. Radiate light from within, just like the moon reflects the light of the sun. Swing your hands behind the back. Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Last time, bend your knees, your head down towards the feet, expression of deep humility. Left foot goes back. Have no expectation, nor to really practice without any hooks, any attachments. You have to have that quality of humility. And you have to surrender yourself to divine service. Knees, chest, forehead down. Come through. Remember, we're serving all beings through the practice. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg up. Many of them don't even know what we're doing, don't even know the practice of yoga. That's what makes it even better, the offering. Because there's no obligation on their part to reciprocate. They don't even know about it. Uttanasana. Raise your arms up over the head. And come back. So take a moment, take pause. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart right up to the crown. Hold the attention at the crown, send the love out to all beings everywhere, just like the sun that shines its light and warmth on everything equally. Exhale back down to the heart, remain established in divine, unconditional love for all. And release. Good. So exhale back to the heart. I forgot to say that. Okay, so standing in the middle of the mat, turn to the right first. Bring the fingertips in line with your elbows. Jump or step your feet apart. Turn to your left, Virabhadrasana. We're just going to combine, pull the balance poses right into the flow with the other postures. Nice and low through the seat, arms over the head, like straight line from the fingertip to fingertip. Through the shoulders, make sure your back arm is not dropping down. Keep strong. The pose should reflect all the qualities of a warrior. And then turn to the front, Virabhadrasana. If you can't turn your hip easily, move the right foot out to the side. Allow the head to go back. You can bring your hands together even like the tip of the sword, or keep them apart if your shoulders are tight. Now from here, come forward, lean over your front leg. You can either have your arms out to the side or behind your back. Bring the right leg all the way up into your balancing T pose. Straight line from the head to the toes like you're lying on a table. Now if you can dip down, bend your left knees. You can land your belly on your thigh. Join your hands, open up your palms, I should say. Bend at the wrist, your head about the height of the knee. Your right leg goes up, 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 high as you can. Shoulders back. If it's too much, you can keep in your airplane pose, or you can take your hands to the ground also. Okay, so, or out to the side. Now bring the right leg back down. From here, turn all the way to the right, to the left. Go to the outside of your left leg. Press the left hand into the right hand onto the mudra. Try to get to send the chest to your thumbs. Turn your chest all the way up. If you're losing your balance, you can bring the right knee down. If you're doing this variation, make sure your legs look like a box, so it's still not in a lunge like that. So your hip right over your knee, bend the toes under and the back foot for balance. If you want, you can throw your right arm underneath your leg. Push your seat back if you're doing that. Left arm goes over your back. You can also do this when your knee is up. Sometimes it's easier because you have no obstruction of the back leg. Now from here, place your hands on either side of your left foot. Raise your right leg all the way up. Bend your left knees, you can get your belly on your thigh. Left hand comes to the foot. If you can't get your leg all the way up, you tight hamstrings, tight hamstrings, bring your right knee up. Bend your leg. So see if you can, your left hand with the index finger against the outside heel, right hand moves right beside the foot. Stay on the fingertips, maybe lift all but just the index finger off the ground. Perhaps at some point you can bring your hand on the foot as well. Gaze just beyond your toes. Now from here, we're going to press into your left knee to your left hand, bring your leg right up, your knee to your chest to your knee, your belly to your knee. You can have your foot heel underneath your knee or extend your legs straight out in front. Like you're lying it on the table. Now from here, bring the right leg all the way back. Lower the knee, flatten out the toes. Kapiyasana. If it's too much for your shoulders, you can keep your hands on the knee, push your lower back up, and then allow the head to go back. If you can, however, bring arms over the head. Wriggle your shoulders back and forth, or side. Try to get your shoulders to open up a little bit more. Lift the chest. So you can get your arms beside your ears. Try not to bend your arm at the elbows. Now break the pose. Hands come down to the inside of your left foot. Move your left out to the edge of the mat. And then rock back and forth. Lift the back knee so you can get your knee further back. And then lower it down in new position. Flatten out the toes.
See if you can fall onto your right form and then roll back to your left. Both sides of your hips should be equally close to the ground. If you're flexible, maybe your hips will come all the way down, and with the hips down, the pelvis, the belly, and the chest will follow too. If your hips are far away from the ground, stay on your hands. Keep on trying to sink your hips down like they're made of lead. Keep telescope your head and chest forward. Eventually you'll be able to come lower and lower on the forms and eventually all the way down. Try to get your back lower than the knee to start. Now come back onto your hands from here. Before we go into the next side, bring your weight into your left foot, bring your right knee up, all the way up. Take hold of your ankle, just above the ankle. Bring your left arm up. You can either stay here or tilt forward. Bring the right foot back. Make sure your palm is down, not Pujasana. If you want, you can take your left hand back there as well to your leg. Push your chest forward. Be proud and magnificent. Poise like a dancer. Release the foot. Step the right foot back down. Turn to the long edges of the mat again. If you need to, turn around 180 degrees so that when you turn to the right, you can still see the screen. Look over the front hand. Reflect the steadfastness, the sense of steadfastness and duty as a warrior has. Now go turn forward, bring the left foot out again if you need to. Virabhadrasana, another form. This one demonstrating the utmost devotion of the warrior, the most remarkable quality. Getting ready to launch into your warrior, your bouncing T. Your belly over your thigh. If you can, again, join your hands together, squeeze your wrists together, the heels of your palms together. Bring your left leg up. Again, feel free to bring your arms out to the side or even down to the ground if you need to. If you want to keep going, bend your right knee so you can get your belly on your thigh. Your arms come all the way up off your back. Open up the palms. If your hands are together, lift your left leg up to the limit. You can curve your spine if you like. Just forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good, bring your left foot back down. Left arm goes up. We're going to go right into Parivrita Paschimottanasana. Go to your right now. Right hand push into your left. Push your right hand down into your left so the belly's coming. At the same time, bring your belly up so the center of the chest can eventually come right behind your thumbs. Turn your face and chest all the way up. Now here, if you want to try to bind, make sure your armpit's on the outside of the knee, your elbow in the space underneath your knee. Then the arm will go under a little bit more easily. As it turns to the right a little bit more as well. Use your right hand if you need to guide your left arm underneath. Not important again. It's not in your practice, just do your Anjali Mudra. Good. Now from here, look forward. And from here, we're just going to come up with your left knee. Take hold of the heel, bring your leg out in front. Push your seat back. I think I'll reverse the order of this, no matter. Bring your foot back, your left, release the left foot, bring your knee all the way up, your hands on either side of the foot. Take your right hand to the ankle, so your index finger pressing on the outside of the heel. Your left hand comes right beside your foot. And so you can take your fingers up off one at a time, maybe even hold your breath, rest your belly on your thigh, bring your left hand to your ankle as well. So from the side, try to get your hip right over your heel. If you're flexible, you can extend your leg all the way up into your standing split. So again, do according to your abilities. Try to anchor down to the big base of the big toe. Gaze just beyond your toes. And bring your left leg all the way back. Bring it back here. Lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. Kapyasana. Drop your seat right close to front heel. Allow your body to lean away from the front leg. Push yourself away. And if you can, arms up over the head. Keep them close to the ears. Try to avoid the The tendency to bend the elbows. Stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Imagine your index finger is going to go over the toes. Break the pose. Do it this way so you can see right from who's out towards the edge of the mat. Left knee comes up again, scooch back and forth. Try to get your knee back as far as possible. Then lower it down, flatten out the toes. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your left forearm, then roll back to the right. Make sure this type of thing is not happening, nor this. Keep your knee right over your heel. And if your hips come all the way down, the rest of the body will come down with it. Lengthen as much as you can. The body will come closer and closer to the ground. Fix your gaze. Be like a lizard, just sunning itself on a warm earth. Not a care in the world. Try to enter into that state of dispassion, non-attachment. Remain unbothered, undisturbed. Now coming back up. So from here, we're going to bring your left leg all the way up in front. Take hold of your leg. I'm going to get this way so you can see. And then take hold of the ankle, just above the ankle. You can come up just like this, or tilt forward. Bend your right knee a little bit so you can anchor the right foot down. Push the left foot as far away as possible. And then re-straighten your right leg. Your palm is down in this variation. So it doesn't look like you're trying to receive all the time. It's trying to remember, share everything. Bring your right hand back if you like for standing bow pose. Just forward, away from the seat. Whatever happens, if you fall, just come right back up again. Keep on trying. Good, now release the foot. Let's step it back down. Come into your high plank. Turn to your right, stand on your left hand for Vasisthasana. Push your hips forward, shoulders in the same line. Try not to allow the shoulder to go forward. So, I'm not sure if you can see from here. So sometimes this kind of thing happens. Push the shoulder back. Okay. Come back to plank. If you're dropping into your hip, your hips are dropping, you're dropping into your shoulder. Lower your right knee down underneath your hip. Make sure your hip and the knee in the same line if your knee is down. Come back to plank. Now see if you can go, if you like, you can try variations on this next round. Stand on your left hand again. So from here, if you like, raise your right leg up, push your left hip up. Make sure your left inside edge of the foot is down. Or you can side your right foot back alongside the knee, turn on left foot at the same time. So again, toes on the same line as your knees so that you can get your inside edge of your left foot down. This is important, otherwise it's hard to find a balance. Keep your hip up, try to see if you can get your right knee up. If you can't, take hold of the knee, bring it right in towards your belly. If you want, you can slide your hand up to the foot. If you have the flexibility, push your hip all the way up, keep your left leg straight. And back. Again, only according to your condition. Back into high plank, go on the other side. Go to the other side, standing on your right hand. Wherever you are is perfect. And again, you can start to turn on the right foot. So the toes in the same line as your knee. Make sure your whole right foot is anchored down. And when you bring your knee up, make sure your foot's not out to the side as well. If you're bending your right knee, this makes just adds a little bit more weight, making it difficult to bring your left leg up. Take hold of the knee, or slide your hand up to the inside of the foot. Break the pose. Come back into your plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink your heart here. Let the heels bend the knees. Spring forward or walk forward. I'm just going to move back so you can still see. Kakasana. Push the backs of your arms into your inner thighs. Hands down. In here, if you just lift your heels and try to get your body weight forward, shoulders over your fingertips, this is a good start. You're building strength in your arms and your core. So engage your pull the navel into front of the spine. Hold your breath as you come up. If you feel comfortable here, you're squeezing inside your legs as much as possible against the backs of the arms. Even the ankles, inside the ankles to the low on the arms, low forearms. Pull the toes maybe away from the ground on one foot, maybe eventually the other, or dance from toe to toe. Good. Come back down. Let's do one more. If you're more, as Dharma says, professionals, you can bring your knees into your armpits, lean forward, shoulders over the fingertips. See if you can lift your feet off the ground. So in this variation, your knees are right in your armpits, your arms are straighter, like a crane. And back down. Release the wrists here. Good. So now, those who like, if you have a headstand, if you know how to get the headstand from here, you can go ahead. So place your hands down, rock forward, tuck your chin in, try not to fall on your head, try to control it. So you're landing on your hairline, your shins are perched on your arms, you can stay here. Or you can lift it all the way up. If you can get your legs straight, go ahead. If you like to bend your legs, one leg in front, one leg in back, this is what helps. This is good for helping you keep your balance. The easier way to start. Your heels about the same line as your hips. So you have to let your back leg to hang down, your back foot to hang down, like a little hanging fruit. If you feel more comfortable, come onto your forearms, you can. If you feel more comfortable, come into this from another way, from the ground up, then go ahead. So now, stay in the pose. If you're, once you're in the pose, your body's quiet, leave the body alone. Bring your touch to the space in your eyebrows. So if you like, if you're doing a forms, you can go ahead, interlace your fingers to make sure your elbows, you can take hold of your elbows easily outside of your arms, underneath your shoulders. Form a U shape with your hands, place your head inside the hands. The hands should be cupping the back of the head, not forehead resting on the hands. So your hands are not flat on the ground. If you need to come to a wall, bring one foot on the wall about the height of the hip. Look at the wall, place heel right the height of the hip, and then eventually the other leg hangs back. You try to lift your heel up off the wall, eventually one toe at a time, until you're just on the big toe tip. Of course, you can get your legs straight up. You can also take a lotus if you have a lotus. This makes the mind even more one-pointed. A full lotus, not if you don't have a full lotus, then keep your legs straight. Child's pose. If you start off in tripod and you're still in tripod, you can come down. Those who are more advanced, if you have lotus, you can try to land your shins, your lotus right on your arms. Hold your breath, press into your hands, lift your head up. You can do this with a regular crow as well. So again, according to your abilities. And once you're done, forehead down, belly on your thighs, child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Fancy poses are not what define yoga, not what defines master yogi. Yogi is one who can stay in the same temperament with being unaffected by whatever's passing through. They understand the nature of the true self and the nature of suffering, the nature of the laws of karma. This is what brings contentment. So, let's come to the front of the mat. You seat behind your heels. Roll all the way back into plow pose. If it's too much, you can do bridge pose. Bring your heels close to your seat, just in front of them. Lift your hips up. Try to get your chest up as high as possible. If you get your chest high enough, it'll look like a wall and it'll approach the same shape as shoulder stand or plow pose. Try to bring your hands over. arms all the way back so you can't see them from the front of you. And if your feet don't come down, bring your hands on your back. Keep your hands on the back. If you like, you can raise your legs all the way up and shoulder stand if it's okay. Heels in line with your seat. Close the eyes again, go within. So what brings contentment again, understanding the laws of karma. Everything is natural according and is according to the divine plan. Everything we're experiencing has a purpose. It's to help bring us to knowledge that will eventually free us from the actions that cause pain and suffering. And then with that knowledge, we can help others to alleviate their suffering when we see them passing through what we pass through. Now, if your legs are up and shoulders stand, you can bring it back down behind your head for halasana. If it's too much, you can roll back down and bring your come into happy baby if this is too much. Now lower your arms down on the ground, or if they're not already there, palms down, roll down. The back comes down first, and then the legs follow. Once your seat's on the ground, your legs come down softly. And once your feet touch down, take your arms out from underneath just for a moment. Breathe in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. So now lift your right side, slip your right hand under. Lift your left side, slip your left hip. Left hand comes under, your palms are down. Hide your arms as best as you can underneath your body. Move back a little bit, as you can see. Okay, so scoot your fingers towards the backs of the knees, and then lift your back up off the ground. Push your chest all the way up. You want to arch your back as much as possible, and then bring the top of the head to the ground as close to the seat as possible to get a higher arch. And then if you like, you lift your legs up. Breathe very fast in the nose like a sniffing dog. Bring your feet close to your seat. You can either slide your head down, come into bridge pose, or if you know Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow, you can go ahead. Bring your hands on either side of the head, fingers facing away, a little bit behind your head, lift your seat. Bring your head a little bit closer in, stay on the top of the head though. Turn your hands around to face the fingers facing towards the heels and lift your head up off the ground if you can. Upward facing bow, lift your heels. If you can, try to get your arms and your legs a little bit straighter. Walk your hands close to your feet. Again, depending on your flexibility of your shoulders, your back. Lift. It's a good pose for cultivating angry determination. It helps to strengthen the wrists, strengthen the arms, and the back, of course, the back muscles. And then come back down. Take a moment here, breathe in. Breathe out. Feel as though you fainted. Arms over the head and come right up to seated position. From here, Paschimottanasana. Your knees and your feet together, reach up. Come forward, your belly on your thighs. You can hug your legs to your body, if your thighs to your body. If you're very tight in the hamstrings, keep like this. If you can, slide your heels forward. If you can get your legs flat on the ground without detaching your belly from the thighs, then go ahead. Imagine trying to get your chest beyond your knees, the top of the head to the feet. Keep your feet natural. No need to overpoint and overflex, but if you're really motivated and you really want to have that extra little sensation, you can pull on the big toes, your two fingers, and try to get your forehead right to your toes. This is quite intense in the hamstrings, also again, do according to your conditions. in. Lift up your seat just as much as you need to. Bring your feet together. Same pose almost, except it's just standing. Belly on your thighs, and then you can start to straighten out your legs by pushing your seat up. Try again to get your armpits on either side of your knees, your chest maybe below the knees, forehead to your shins if your legs are straight. Keep again your knees bent. Try not to have your belly come away from your thighs. Keep your knees as bent as you need to. Any variation. You can slip your hands underneath your heels if you like. Try to get your head close to your feet. Then from here, slowly roll your way up. Separate your feet, your toes beyond the edge of the mat. Easy to cross the hands on your seat. Bend your knees go past your toes. Keep your hips forward. Press into your seat. Push in and pull down. Lift the chest. Do this very gradually. Then head goes back, according again to your comfort level. If you want, you can even slide your hands down the backs of your legs, line them just to get over underneath your knees. Then roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. You have good control when your hands are in this position. Push your hips forward and up a little bit. Tilt your hips up so that your legs can straighten a little bit more. Very flexible. Keep walking your hands down. Some of you might be able to get your hands underneath your heels again. If you're very flexible, you can even, if you can see the ground, some of you might be able to go right into your Urdhva Dhanurasana once again. Do according to your comfort level. And now make your way back up. So walk your way back up. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, come onto your fingertips. Really push your hips forward so your knees are way beyond your toes. One hand at a time. Let's say right hand on the back of the right knee, and then the left hand. And walk your way back up. Push it, your seat come up. And do according to your abilities and your experience and your practice. So from here, come down. Lower yourself down. Bring your seats down. Left leg extends right from the outside of your leg. Your left leg beyond your knee. Right hand behind the back. Left arm up. Turn to the right. Press the arm against the outside of the right shin. Imagine trying to drag your knee beyond the left edge of the body. Look all the way around you. Make sure you're not leaning back. If you're leaning back, you won't get as much of a twist. Make sure your hands right center the back, behind the back, and you revolve around the arm. Change sides. The foot, remember, beyond the knee, somewhere between the knee and the ankle. Turn to your left. Try not to again to lean back. Keep your lower back pushing up and in. It's not just the eyes that turn, the whole trunk turns. Now break the pose, lie down on the back for Shavasana. Make sure your arms are away from the body, at least a foot or so, the palms facing up, your legs are wide as well. Feet falling away from one another. Just allow everything to sink down. Relax everything. Imagine the best coming in. Body, flooding the body. It comes in full force as a result of you offering up the practice, your efforts and your love. When you're acting in a place as in alignment with the ethical rules, yama and niyama. When you're acting out of compassion, with empathy. Then all of that will reflect back to you. You will attract good outcome to yourself. And then that motivates you to stay on the path. Why wouldn't you want to continue when you see the benefits to yourself and to others? If you see God in all the forms,
becomes unimaginable to want to inflict harm and suffering upon them. Now it's just important to continue to radiate your love out to all beings when you're off the mat in your day-to-day lives. So now let's make ready for this mission by coming back to seated position now. Prepare to exit Shavasana. Come back in a way that is soft, as quiet, as reverent. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. See you soon.